Although you are present here doing this interview right now, I would say probably still, you're probably only 20% really here. That's why a lot of the time we can be sat here and you can be talking to somebody and sometimes they speak and you didn't actually hear what they said, yet you were there physically.
Yeah.
And so it works exactly the same thing with spirit guides. So universe is always speaking through us or to us via what we can call energy, parcels of energy, we can call spirit guides, angels.
Namaste creators, my name is Aditi and welcome to a new episode of Ama Show. Firstly, I would like to thank all of you to writing to us through our Creator Circle app, and thank you so much, Master, for taking out time and answering our creators' questions.
Thank you.
So today's question is from Cha1698 and she says, Namo Himalaya Master, my question is, how will we know when and what message our spirit guide is trying to tell us? I've tried to do your guided meditation around this, but I don't seem to get hold of the message.
Spirit guide is guiding all of the time. It's an energy. How do we become more sensitive to energy? It depends on our energy distribution.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we were speaking about during the yoga practice as well.
Yes.
So let's say, for example, if on average you can have a human mind which can process around 11 million pieces of information every single second, even information that you're not knowing about. For example, right now we're hearing wind. Now you hear it, but before you probably didn't hear it. Now you hear something.
Birds chirping.
Yeah. So these things we're picking up and our minds are thinking about all of these things at the same time. That's why a lot of the time when we are, let's say, walking down the street, we feel somebody's behind us and then we look behind, there's somebody there. And it's not because we have eyes on the back of our head, it's because these are our senses. Our senses, we can call it intuition, we can call it consciousness, we can call it awareness, alertness, we can call it supernatural powers. We have the ability to be able to sense a lot of things, signs, words, everything. And so this is happening all of the time. Except the only thing is the way our energy is distributed. So let's say, for example, you are thinking about right now when you're going back to India, you need to go and buy the protein shake. What are you going to do with your daughter? You have so many different things going on. And then, social media. And then messages to reply, and then weddings you need to do.
I have like a lot of assignments lined up, so that's running in the back of my hand.
Yeah, so all of these things are running in the back of your head. Yeah. So if you take let's say you have 100% of your energy, your capacity, I would be bold enough to say maybe 80% of it is already consumed right now with a lot of different things. Although you are present here doing this interview right now, I would say probably still, you're probably only 20% really here. That's why a lot of the time we can be sat here and you can be talking to somebody and sometimes they speak and you didn't actually hear what they said, yet you were there physically.
Yeah.
And so it works exactly the same thing with spirit guides. So universe is always speaking through us or to us via what we can call energy, parcels of energy, we can call spirit guides, angels.
Yeah.
So that's always happening. And yes, we can, some people will become more sensitive to it. The people who are more sensitive to it is because their senses are heightened. And their senses are heightened and their consciousness, their alertness is here now, presence of mind. Mm-hmm. And there's less distractions. So I would highly recommend that if they're not feeling anything right now, or they're not sensing anything,
any signs,
the first thing is really to silence the mind, practice calming the mind, practice presence of mind, practice being here now with no distractions. That should be the initial practice. After that, what happens is we need to understand there's different levels to communication with energies or divine energies or universe, What are the different levels? Well, it's the same thing as we do in meditation. The first level will be being able to get a glimpse of something. So we'll start from sight. I think I'm seeing a picture. I wonder if that's my angel, my spirit guide, the universe speaking to me. It's a glimpse. It's not very clear. If we know how to distribute our energy better through practice, through focusing, we're able to see more clearly. Whoa, that really is that situation.
Also able to see it with open eyes. Is that so?
Close eyes. Close eyes. So if we close our eyes, because why we close our eyes? Because just like meditation.
Silence your mind.
Yeah. When you open, I have my eyes open right now. I see Paulina walking from one camera to another camera to another camera. So this is all happening. I see her jumping up and down on her. You see? So these are all distractions. I'm not saying Paulina is distraction. Of course not. But these are all distractions. And if that is going on in your mind as well, how can you listen to spirit guide? You're too consumed. So that's why we close eyes is easier for you. And then, like I said, it will start a little bit blurry. But if you allow your energies to channelize towards the blur, it becomes a little bit more clearer. Like that. And then it becomes more clearer. So first we'll start with sight. Then the next thing usually that comes, it starts with feeling. It feels, right? Sometimes it can be the other way around. Sometimes they feel, then they see. It feels good, it feels right. That feeling is emotion, which is energy in motion. It's a communication from energy to you.
Yes. Yeah.
The more advanced, if you can be very present of mind, then you start hearing. You start hearing the voices they're saying, or you start hearing the surrounding, or hearing the environment. I think that is, it's not for all. It's not everybody needs to get to that stage, but it's a powerful stage to be in because you have absolute clarity at that stage because the communication is very clear. So I think these are the things to consider.
Thank you so much for asking that question, Shah1698, because even I've got many answers. And thank you so much, Master, for answering that question. If you have liked this video, if you have learned anything from this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and like this video. Also, do not forget to subscribe to Master's YouTube channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to ask more questions, you can find us on Creator Circle app. If you haven't downloaded, then go ahead and do that right now. And we'll see you in our next episode. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Thank you.